On today's video, we're going to be talking about the downside of cheap travel deals. I know we all like cheap things, including myself, so I'm not going to fault anyone on this particular one. But at the end of the day, we find out that it comes with hidden costs, risks, and frustration. At the end of the day, you're making a lot of sacrificing your peace of mind, sacrificing your convenience, you're sacrificing your reliability and whatnot because you're trying to get a cheap travel deal. Which at the end of the day, it might not even be worth it. I had one experience one time. Let me give you people small gist. Meanwhile, you're speaking with Barry Gomez, your favorite travel consultant from Travel Remedy. Do well to like, share, and subscribe. So some time ago, it was an impromptu trip, right? So I tried getting a ticket. I was supposed to travel the next day, and on the night of today, a day before, I was online trying to get a ticket for my trip. It was a local ticket actually. Then I saw this particular airline. I haven't used it before. It was my first time using it. I just saw it and the deal was really, really cheap. And I tried getting it. I booked tickets. After making the booking, I tried to get a seat for myself and tried getting a seat for myself and they asking me to pay for my own seat, which is quite unusual on local flights. They're saying I should pay for my own seat for me to be assigned a seat on the ticket that I got. Okay, fine. It doesn't end there. The next day, I was supposed to travel. On getting to the airport, I was not entitled to any luggage allowance. Like the ticket does not come with any luggage allowance. So you're going to be paying for your own luggage, no matter, even if you're carrying a tiny bag like this, once you're checking that bag in, you're going to be paying for it because there is no luggage allowance. For that ticket, I ended up paying for my luggage at the airport. I was supposed to be assigned a luggage allowance of at least 15 kg for a local ticket, but I have none, and I paid for my bag to check in my bag. Remember, it still doesn't end there. We boarded. When we boarded, it was so funny. When we boarded, there was no AC. There was no AC on this flight. I was sweating. Everybody was sweating. There was no in-flight refreshment. But that one is one apart. Let's not even talk about it. Then at some point, we were already on air. Like it was, the flight was taking so much time to get to our destination, like more than the usual time it's supposed to take. I'm like, hey, God, please, will I just get to Lagos today? Once I get to Lagos today, nothing concern me and this airline again. God, please, just let me land in Lagos safely. At some point, the air hostess came out. I was like, oh, that the pilots complained that there is so much weight on one part of the airplane, so some people would have to split and move to this side. Oh, more they can't they rearrange us for the plane. Oh yeah, you come to this side, you come to, trying to balance. And I did not even tell you the size of the plane. Very tiny plane like this. Plane will be like keke. I don't want to mention the name of this airline. I swear I regretted my life that day. They kept on trying to balance us in the air, in the plane, right? Oh yeah, you come to this side, sit here. You go to that side. You, oh yeah, come. Ah, God. When she finished, she went back into the cockpit, right, to meet the pilot. Then she came back out again and said, "Oh, that the pilot said it's still a little bit this thing. One part is still a little bit heavy on one side." She kept on interchanging again. Okay, you go to this side, you go to this side. And after some time, she went back into the cockpit again and then came back out and said that the pilot said it was okay. Girl, I have never experienced this in my life before. A lot of things was just happening at the same time. I was sweating, no AC. Every other person, the person sitting beside me was sweating. It was crazy. The moment we landed in Lagos that day, I said, God, please, nothing concern me and this airline that again. That is why until today, Whenever I'm booking flights for my clients, because normally when I'm booking tickets for my client, I normally give them um options of different airlines. When you give me your itinerary, okay, I'm going from here to here, then I'll send you the fares of different airlines, and it's now left for you to choose. So I'll also send them that one, oh, right? And they will end up choosing that one because it's cheap. I'm like, this one that you're choosing because it's cheap. See my experience. So, but if you still want to go for it, no problem. Do you get? But I swear that I'm not, I swore that I was never going to use that airline again. God, I regretted my life. So this is what happens with choosing cheap flight deals. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that most of these cheap travel deals that we see, they normally come with hidden fees and surcharges. And they will not tell you. If you don't read through the fine lines, if you don't read the fine print, you will not know. That's why most airlines now, especially on international flights, right? International flight tickets normally has fair rules, right? They tell you the rules that comes with the ticket that you are buying. Okay, now most times you would see a cheap flight deal and they will tell you that the ticket is non-refundable. Normally, if I book an international flight ticket for someone, a client of mine, and maybe subsequently they had a change of plans and they decided not to travel again, or they want to change their flight date, right? Or maybe let's just say that they decided not to travel again and they want to cancel the flight. I can easily cancel that ticket and apply for a refund from the airline. The airline will refund that money. Once the ticket is refundable, the airline will refund that money and I'll refund the client, right? But most of these cheap flight deals that we see, most of those tickets are not refundable. So let's say that you already booked the ticket and you had something came up and you could not travel anymore. Nothing will happen. That ticket is not refundable. Once you did not fly that day, the ticket is gone. The ticket is gone. That money that you paid is gone. It's not refundable. Do you get? So these are most of the things that comes with all these cheap flight deals. And sometimes, just like I said before about the luggage stuff, so most times it happens on international flights. They will tell you zero PC for this ticket, like there's no check-in luggage at all. But normally, you know that if you buy a normal ticket, you're entitled to two-piece. Do you get two-piece luggage? That's like 23 kg each. That's like 46 kg. But yeah, we are getting some of these flight cheap deals. They don't come with any luggage allowance. It happens in hotels too. If you're getting a cheap hotel, you might end up getting hotels in like places that are bad locations, unsafe neighborhoods, and all that. We know we want cheap things, but at the same time, you should also consider your safety, right? It is very important. At the end of the day, most times when you see some of these cheap deals, it could be like a little amount difference, and you want to sacrifice your peace of mind and safety because of how much, right? So these are some of the downsides that comes with cheap travel deals. Also, there's no flexibility that comes with most of these booking. They'll tell you no refund, no this, no that, like a lot of things, a lot of rules. So there's no flexibility that comes with most of these bookings, which does not make sense at all. I don't see any reason why I should buy a ticket and then you're telling me that you cannot refund me if I have a change of plans and I cannot make that trip. Another thing is that most of these sites that you people go to are scam sites. Maybe most of these Yahoo boys, they set up scam sites for maybe flights now, and then you come and see it and you're thinking you are seeing a cheap deal. By the time you get that cheap deal, they are using it to steal your credit card information. Aside the fact that you're getting a cheap deal, they are stealing your credit card information when you're trying to pay for that cheap deal. And at the same time, they are scamming you. At the end of the day, you might not even get any booking. That is why it is important for you to always book from trusted agents. That's why most of my clients, they already know me very well. That's why most people, when they come to me and tell me that they need a ticket to so and so place, and then I send them, because I normally send them options. I'll send you like I will send you like fares of like 7 different airlines, and then it's left for you to choose the one you want. And then someone will now tell me, oh, this is remember, we do not have control over prices of tickets. Whatever I give you is what the airline is showing me. I don't add anything to whatever I am giving you. I get my commissions from the airline, not from you. Do you get? So any deal that I give you, trust me, you cannot get that deal anywhere else. That's why I don't even bother. Most times when people come to me to ask for tickets, or and I give them fares, and then they complain that the price is high. Remember, a lot of factors affect the prices of ticket. Your time of booking, a lot of things that I don't want to come and start explaining right now. But anyways, let's not go into that right now. And I give you deal, right? So I give you the ask me for ticket, I give you a deal. Then you complain that the ticket is I don't even bother. Once you tell me you are seeing it cheaper somewhere else, I'll tell you to go and get. At the end of the day, they will go around and compare prices, and then they will come back to me. I will just they look you because I know I give the trust me, any fare that you are seeing and you are thinking is the best deal, bring it to me. I'll beat that deal for you. Even if I don't beat it today, just give, even if I don't beat it this morning, just give me 24 hours. I'll beat it at night. Most times I stay awake till like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. trying to get the best deals online. Yes, I don't even work 9 to 5. I work like 24 hours around the clock because I can be sleeping and my clients will call me for a ticket. I'll wake up and start working. That is it. Most times I stay up to work till like 2 a.m. trying to get the best deals and all of that. Anyway, that's not the topic of today. That's not what we're talking about right now. What I'm trying to say is that we should really be careful of what we are doing because so we don't end up getting scammed and losing our money, losing our life savings, losing a lot of things because we're trying to get cheap deals. That's why it's also very important for you to book through a travel agent. Very, very important. You're not paying me anything to book from me. You, I'm not getting anything from you. It's the airline that is paying me commission, not you. I'm not getting anything from you. Do you get? And at the end of the day, I'm still giving you the best deals. Like because we have like so many GDS platforms that we book flights from. So I don't even check my deals from one place. I just go around and check from different places until I find the best deal or until I beat whatever price that you are giving me. That's how I work. You get? I put in a lot of dedication in what I do. That's why my clients they don't joke with me. Okay. Anyways, back to what we're talking about. At the end of the day, most of these cheap travel deals that we are looking for, it is not worth it. Try to prioritize your safety and your comfort. That's the most important thing. I'm not saying we should not look for cheap flight deals. Me, I look for cheap flight deals as well. Who doesn't want to save money? We all want to save money, do you get? But if you're looking for cheap things, also do it through the right source. Like coming to Travel Remedy and tell me, just give me your budget. Tell me what you want. I'll work with your budget. I'll try and find you something that will fit into your budget. Do it through the right source. Okay. Also, some of these cheap deals comes with flight cancellations and very long layovers, which can be really annoying sometimes. Instead of spending like 3 hours layover in an airport as a traveler in a city, you find yourself getting tickets that has like 21 hours layover. Doing what? Are you doing in the airport for like 24, 21 hours, most times 23 hours, 22 hours layover, right? If you actually have something to do, like if you had a purpose for it, let's say you want to just get into the city and just chill for some time and come back in and board for your next flight, fine and good. But if you just have nothing to do and you just want to remain in the airport for 21, that's too much stress now. It's too much stress. It's not worth it. But if it's something you want to do because you're looking for cheap flight deals, it's not bad. Most of my clients do it. But most of my clients that do it are people that actually have purpose for it. Like they would want to, okay, like recently, 2 days ago, there are 3 friends that are going to Dubai, right? No, actually, they went to Mumbai, they went to India, right? And they have business class tickets and they used Emirates. Yes, business class tickets with Emirates. They have layovers in Dubai. So I got them a 48 hours Dubai visa that they can use to enter the city. They had long layovers, actually, like 16 hours layover. I got them a 48 hours visa that they used to enter the city to, and I also got them something. Just forget, trust me, I really pamper my clients. I also got them, I will not tell you people what I got for them, but there's one application that I did for them, and they were able, like the airline gave them accommodation, right? Airline was able to give them accommodation. They don't need to be staying at the airport, laying around, sitting around at the airport. Airline gave them accommodation, and I also got them personally. I got them for 8 hours to buy visa for them to enter the city and chill and maybe do some shopping, and then still come back to the airport after their layover to come on board for their next flight. Easy peasy. You get, so if you actually have a purpose, I don't mind you doing your 21 hours layover or whatever. But if you have absolutely nothing doing, just get a a ticket, add money, get a ticket that there's like 2, 3 hours, 4 hours layover, and you continue your trip. Or just sitting around in the airport for 21 hours is too much, bro. It's so much stress. Anyways, and also people who try to get cheap health insurances. At the end of the day, when you get a cheap health insurance, and if peradventure something happens to you, they'll be referring you to cheap clinics that you not get sound treatment, that doesn't have proper infrastructure and all of that. You should also factor your health sometimes. As you're making this money, also take care of yourself. You should not be everything that they do cheap things for. Do you get? Anyways, I remain your favorite travel consultant, Berry Obez. Do well to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. Bye.